Alright, I've got all my solar cells laid out. I'm going to make a small solar panel. This is going to be my first attempt at making what seems like will be a solar panel. I don't know how much power it's going to put out. It's only going to be 8 cells in it. Making this out of a picture frame that I bought at Family Dollar for $6. I got a piece of plexiglass that I found at the dump, cut it into the picture frame. Show you the picture frame here. I siliconed a piece of plexiglass crudely, cracked the plexi, but this isn't going to be outside. This is just going to be I don't know, a guinea pig of my solar panels. It's only going to take 8 cells, and we'll see what kind of power it's going to put out. We'll put testers on it and voltmeters and whatnot. So that's the top, the plexiglass top. This is the backing that came with the picture frame. I have a mock-up of where the cells are going to be. Now I have to solder these. Remember, the gray side is positive. I'm using one of my broken cells in this. If they're broken, they'll still work. It's just not going to put out as much power. That one cell is not going to put out as much power. But I think the important part is that all the contact strips are still intact. So on the end, I start positive. It runs to negative under there, to positive, to negative, to positive, negative, positive, negative. Now I got to make a double strip here, where this is going to be my positive lead. This wire here comes from underneath, and is going to wind up being my negative lead when I'm done. So when I finish the panel, I'm going to have 2 wires. One's negative, one's positive, and we know what to do with that. So this is the piece it's going to be on. But I have to solder this and put all these in place before I can put it on its final piece. So I have another mock-up sheet that you can see the magic marker there, where I have them strategically placed where it's going to go in the same spot here. I don't really know a good way of flipping these, because the only way for me to do this is to flip them over on their front side so I can solder them all together. Okay, make all my contacts. There's going to be a jumper over here. This is going to be a doubler where I go off of over here, because this is negative. Now it's being run in series, so there's going to be a bus wire here coming over, and I have to solder on 2 more strips here to jump over to the next row to make it all connect. So when I finish soldering all this, I'm going to put some silicone in the middle of each one. Alright? And then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is take this piece, bring it over just so, and then just lay it down on top of it like that. Lay it down on top of it like that. The silicone should stick to all of them, and then I should be able to flip it. Flip it over. Once I flip it over, the negative sides, which need to be face up, will be here, facing up, and I should have it. So we'll see how it works out. So I'm going to solder these now, and then I'll do another video of me trying to flip it. Alright, so part 3 should be all of these are going to be connected together. You see, these aren't connected yet. You can see these aren't connected. Alright, Hold on, let me flip these up so you can see. All right. You see? They're not connected yet. All right. I need to solder these down on top. All right. So when I come back, you should see this all together, all soldered together. Everything that needs to be soldered should be soldered, except for maybe my final 2 wires that are going to come out the back, because I can't do that until it gets onto its final resting place. All right. Peace out.